So now we've gone through the stretching, another important point that we need to address is the strength of the intrinsic muscles of your foot. There's a lot of little muscles underneath the bottom of your foot there that contribute to the stability of your arch. Because we found that you're pronating a bit, you're rolling your foot in there, it's important that we try and increase the strength of those foot muscles to give you a bit more support through the arch there and take a bit of tension off the fascia. So what we might do is we'll use some marbles, get you to sit on the edge of the bed for me. We'll put some marbles on the ground and get you to pick them up with your left foot and place them in the cup.
Okay.
We'll use 5 marbles and we'll do 3 sets of these 5. Then we might do a couple of other strengthening exercises as well. So just try and pick that up with your toes and place it in there. Good. How's that feel? It's not painful at all?
No, it's not painful.
Bit difficult?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. Now we'll teach you how to use the towel. This one's a bit harder. You might find it a bit difficult. Well, you can do these ones at home as well. So just get a towel, flatten it out and place it underneath your toes. Now try and keep your heel nice and flat on the ground and just try and bunch that towel up underneath your toes. So try and curl your toes up and pull that towel in underneath. That's it.
Can't.
So that one's a bit more difficult.
There we go.
Good. So we'll start with the marbles, and it's a good exercise to try and get a bit of strength back in your foot, and we can progress to something like this. Another one we can do is you can do this one anytime you're at home or anytime you're sitting around, just tapping your foot up and down. So just lifting your toes, keeping your heel nice and flat, gently lifting your toes up and down. And what you can also try, this one's difficult as well, lift your toes up and try and put them down individually, so go down 1 foot at a time. That one's quite difficult. So probably just start with the basic exercises, with the picking up the marbles,
Yep.
the towel and tapping your feet up and down. It'd be really good if at home you could do the stretching exercises, so 5 stretches of holding for about 30 seconds, at least 3 times a day if you can. The calves and the hamstrings especially, to try and decrease the tension through the bottom of the foot there.
Yep.
And also with the strengthening, if you've got time to do that 3 times a day as well. So maybe do a couple of sets of picking up the marbles, use the towel whenever you can, just tapping your toes nice and gently as well.
Okay.
So what we might do to finish this session off, we might put the tape on again, and I'll get you back in a week after and see how your stretching and the strengthening is going. If the tape feels like it's a bit weak, you can take that off and put it on again yourself.
Yep.
So we'll do the taping again. I'll get you to slide back on the bed for me and put the tape on again and see how it goes. If it's still painful, it's still important to try and use the ice and the gentle massage with the water bottle, as well as doing the strengthening and the stretching. So maybe then hold your foot as neutral as possible, try and get it nice and flat, and because the calves are tight we might not be able to get all the way there, so with the stretching it should improve and you get to a position where we need to be. So hold it nice and flat, and remember tape goes around the back of the heel first, so around the heel. Try not to get too much of the Achilles, and up the side of the foot. Do that twice. It'd be good if you can do this by yourself, because the tape will provide support, but after a couple of days or so it might be a bit weak, so if you can put it on again that'd be good. And using the orthotic or the heel thing as well would be good to try and just decrease a bit of the pressure on the foot.
Yep.
So then remember to start from the outside with these ones. So start from the outside, apply a bit of pressure and come around the foot. Do that 3 times. So start on the outside, hold it nice and tight, apply the pressure and come around underneath the foot. And once more. And pull it around nice and tight. And then one around the back of the heel again, just to lock those ones off and make sure it all stays in place. Just like that. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good.
Good?
Happy.